Hey guys, welcome back and welcome to Operation Opatowitz. So I spoke with a hunter north of Opatowitz who told me of how Sigismund's troops here had devastated this town in a just a savaging event where there are dead bodies and dead animals sort of strewn throughout this village, and they burnt parts of it down and essentially kicked everyone out and took it over. So I decided that I was going to exact some revenge for the villagers and just have a go and just test my skills out to see if I can actually take out all of the soldiers in this location. And I'm happy to say it can be done. So I thought I'd put this video out just to show you that this can be done, that it is possible to hunt down and take out all of these soldiers. You do have to be pretty crafty in the way that you go about it. I've currently got all of the background footage here running in double time just to make the video as short as possible. I will show you what I'm looting as well, and just to show you the sheer numbers are absolutely insane. The most insane amount of loot I've got in one location. It was 103,100 worth of loot just in one location. So once you repair that, which is on average, I'm getting about 20% extra. It gets to around 123,000, and I'm selling for about 40% of that face value. So the sale value that I'm getting off of this is 49,440. Or, I guess you could say, just under 50,000 groschen when I sell all these goods later on in the game, which is going to take weeks to do because by now you should know that the merchants don't hold that much money. But it was a fun little quest that I set for myself. You're going to want to run every potion that you have, every warfare potion that you've got, because it was tough. I had to be stealthy. I did get taken out the first couple of attempts that I made. I tried attacking from a different area, but you can see in the video, and you can go back and watch what I've been doing and adjust your strategy accordingly, however you might want to take these guys out. But I used stealth as much as possible. So I attacked at night. I ended up fighting them all the way through the night and into the morning. But yeah, using stealth as much as possible. Following the sentries, so the sentry guards here, when they walk to the outskirts of the village, that's the best place to attack them, because they're not going to be able to alert the soldiers in the center or on the other side of town. So I used that. That was pretty much the key to the strategy. Just like I am now, finding someone out on the edge of the perimeter and drawing him into battle. I did obviously try to go up and stealth kill him, but I got seen. And they're heavily armored. There's some, I got hurt bad a few times here. So you're going to need those marigold potions to heal yourself. You may even want to repair your armor throughout the battles. And some of the guys that I took out, because I remembered the locations where I'd left them, some of them actually disappeared. So that whether you loot as you go, only problem will be is that you will just end up having too much weight on you. So you can't loot everything as you're fighting these guys. You're going to need to, I guess, come up with some sort of a strategy. Like I probably could have taken this guy out, looted him, and then called my horse in because I'm far away enough from those other soldiers. But this was a lot of fun and absolutely blew me away with how many items I looted and the value of them. So the other thing that you'll find in this location, so there is, and I've got another video for this really short one, so you can actually get the Ataman Saber blueprint, and there's a sword that you can loot on the site here, which is on one of the guys, or might have been in a chest, I can't really remember. And you will also find a Devil's Head die, so which is a really rare dice or die that you can find in this location as well. Yeah, and so the Ataman Saber had 138 strength, so that's one of the most powerful short swords that you can get. the sword that I had is a level 3 sword, the one that I found or I looted off of one of these soldiers. So you can imagine if you, and the blueprint here can be found in this village. So you can imagine if you built that level 4 sword. I haven't done that yet, so I don't know how strong it can get. It may be the strongest sword in the game as a short sword, but I don't want to claim that just yet because there is a Sir Valentine's sword, which I have seen many people talk about as being the strongest sword, that short sword in the game. So if you are only interested in getting that Adamant Saber blueprint, have a look at my channel. You will find a video titled exactly that, Adamant Saber blueprint location, and I'll show you where to find it. And I think you need to, if you're going to do that, because there's just tons of soldiers here. Pretty risky place to go wandering around. If you are just looking to get that saber, you want to make your way into the village from the southwest if you're looking to get that, just that item. So you can see here, yeah, just sneaking up behind this guy again. And I am running, like I said, I'm running every warfare potion that I've got. So I've increased my stealth, increased my strength, my stamina, you name it. I've basically boosted everything. And I'll give you, just to keep providing commentary while you're watching, if you're still watching. So the potions that I'm running they're all Henry level potions. And if you haven't got the ability to make Henry level potions just yet, I have got a playlist on my channel, which has got a tutorial for making the potions. And I've also got listed in that playlist every single potion in the game, the recipe and how to make it. So you can save thousands on making potions in the game just by making them initially. You don't have to buy the recipes. So you can actually go ahead and make these potions. And then the ones that I'm using for combat are the Aqua Vitalis. This one gives you, so you lose 60% less health and you bleed 60% slower. That one lasts for 15 minutes. And this did take me a while. I think all up it took me about 40 to 50 minutes to actually complete my little operation Opatowitz. The next potion I've taken is the Artemisia potion, which increases my strength by 6 and my attack and defense costs 35% less stamina. And obviously stamina's king in combat. So, it's costing you less for 35% less is fantastic. You can run the Bowman's Brew. I don't think I was running the Bowman's Brew. I wasn't using my bow and arrow in this mission. I've also been running the Painkiller Brew. So that suppresses injury, and your maximum stamina will decrease 75% less with damage. So the way that works is that you take damage, but as your health goes down, your stamina still stays up high, which means you can keep fighting really strong. Using the Buck's Blood. So Buck's Blood increases our stamina by 60%, which is huge, which means we can actually outpace these soldiers. So our stamina will last a lot longer than our opponents. And with that potion, the Buck's Blood potion, stamina regenerates 30% faster. That one lasts for an hour. And the other one I recommend as well is that you would use a Dollmaker potion and poison your arrows. So if you're using a bow or crossbow, and you would put that potion on your sword as well. So you put that poison, I should say, on your sword, and that'll makes it impossible for them to run. So that way, if you're caught in a dangerous situation, you can actually run away from them. Also, if you're using a bow and arrow, you can just keep hitting them as they're coming to and just walk backwards. And they will be coming at you at a walking pace rather than running right up to you. That also reduces your enemy's weapon skills and gradually reduces their health by about 50. So it takes away up to half of their health. And of course, if you keep hitting them with arrows, well, it's reducing 50 health for every hit. So you can kill them quite quickly with by using that poison. And that's pretty much what I use. You can use a Bane poison as well. It also makes running impossible, so it's a good one, and it reduces health. But it does say in the game that that's a better poison to use by poisoning their food pot. And then the other poison is the lullaby poison, so that reduces their energy to 0 and their perception. So if you've poisoned their food pot with that, that means you can pretty well. So if you were able to sneak in and poison their food and they ate it, they're not even going to know that you're creeping around. It reduces their stamina and their stamina regen by 50% for 24 hours. So you could poison the pots before you come in here, but it's very difficult to get anywhere near them in this location. So probably not the strategy you want to use. Maybe with the bow and arrow. I told my dog also to stay away, and because I didn't want the dog giving my position away, and I knew the dog was just going to get hurt in combat. But I actually used him right at the end of this video, where I was getting beaten by one of the guys, and because I knew I was only in a one-on-one situation at that point, I was able to use the dog to distract him and then take him out. So I was very much saved by Mutt, and that's then that right at the end of the video here. And so, yeah, the dog can be really handy, but when you've got multiple opponents, you're really just putting him at risk. And he won't die. He'll get hurt, he'll run away, and he'll come back. But yeah, this is a insane location for loot. It was a bit of a challenge. So if you're starting to get your combat skills are starting to get quite high in the game, and you're looking for a challenge, come here and test it out. See if you can take out the whole camp, collect all the loot, and I'm sure later on when the DLCs come out, you're going to need lots of money. Well, I know a lot of the other gamers are hoping for an expansion where we, like in the first game, where we became the bailiff of a town, and we had to spend our own money doing up that town or that village. And it cost quite a lot of money, but eventually you start making money off that village. And yeah, money's not a problem at this stage in the game. But I'm assuming that something's going to come along where you're going to need a lot of cash to spend on something. So, so where am I at now? So yeah, so it's daytime now in the video. And this is, so right here, that's the hidden chest location there on the map. This is where you're going to get the blueprint for the Ataman Saber. So just head into this building and then head upstairs. There's a ladder here. And in the chest, just across the corner here, that's where you're going to get that blueprint for that sword. And I will try and make a level 4 sword, because my blacksmithing skills are quite good now, and I'm pretty confident that I can make it. And I'll make another video. I'll make a really short video there for you. So you've got a very short video that you can see just to locate this. And you're going to have another one. I've got a lot of different videos I'm working on sort of in the pipeline there. Combat and blacksmithing and many, many, many other things that I've sort of written down and I've been taking notes for. So gradually getting better at the game. And yeah, just looking to build a community here. And so yeah, please like and subscribe if you find any of my videos valuable. And dropping a comment really helps the algorithm to boost my content. But yeah, thank you very much for watching this or any of my videos. And if you've got any questions at all about the game or any points on the game, just drop a question in the comments and I'll get back to you. Mutt to the rescue! This guy just would not go down. how many times. But yeah, be ready for it. There's some serious battles. Awesome. Well, thanks again, and we'll see you next time.
Good boy. Good boy.